Welcome into Studio 10.
And I'm Jennifer Lambers in for Chelsea Sayason.
All right, can't wait to get started today. We were just talking real briefly about our weekend plans. We've got some comedy going on this weekend.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We were talking about what we were doing, and I was like, oh, well, we're going to New Orleans tonight. We're going to go see Jerry Seinfeld. So I'm excited for that.
And I'm going to go check out Nate Bargatze. So hopefully a lot of laughs for us this weekend.
I hope so.
Lots of fun. All right, here's some sports news. I was just reading about this before the show started. Former New Orleans Saints quarterback Drew Brees has been selected for the induction in the Saints Hall of Fame class of 2020. He felt like it was a calling for him to go to New Orleans to help the area, not just to play football, but to be one of the people at the forefront of trying to get them back on their feet after Hurricane Katrina. And nothing, I think, lifted this people's spirits more than the Saints winning that Super Bowl.
That's exactly right. And I mean, especially the memory that he's left here. He's still even contributing to the Gulf Coast with forms of the restaurants that he has and the sports centers. And so he's doing still amazing things. I think this is very well deserved for him. And I mean, he has fans all over the country. He was one that stood out to me then when I went to Germany last year. All of these Germans and other Europeans, they all have jerseys.
Yeah.
And I saw so many Drew Brees Saints jerseys when I was there. That's
super cool. That just shows his regional impact with all of us here, but an international superstar as well. Congrats to Drew Brees.
Congrats to Drew Brees.
All right, Moana 2 is months from being released in theaters, but it's already proving to be a big hit.
So is there still the green light on the TV series to
come
out? Okay.
They changed it into this, and then I think there's the live action version as well.
Yeah, I heard of the live action one that I know like The Rock was in discussion, and so I'm curious to see if they still end up doing that.
The music's got to be great.
Yeah.
Because the music in the first one was the best.
Because I've only seen bits and pieces of the first one because Layson had already seen it, and so she doesn't want to rewatch movies with me if she's already seen them. So it's very upsetting. But I do enjoy the soundtrack for it because you always hear it at some of the parties, and the soundtrack on that one is what really stood out.
Yeah, and that was big time due to Lin-Manuel Miranda, who is not back for the second one either. But not to say they can't do it. I'm just saying I'm a little bit cautious. Speaking of music, Usher will get the spotlight during the BET Awards next month.
I really enjoy Usher. He put out a lot of good songs that Chelsea and I always talk about, that right in like our middle school era is when he was putting out a lot of his hit songs. And so it's nostalgic almost for me here. So I know it's middle school, but it's like you still just think of some of those songs. And I mean, people are still partying to them to this day. So very well deserved for him.
So like at your middle school dance?
Oh yeah, the middle school dance. We're getting down in the gym.
Great stuff.
Well, a 12-year-old from Florida beat 244 others to win the 96th annual Scripps National Spelling Bee.
Bruhat Soma secured the top spot after the second ever spell-off.
And that's where the top two contenders spell as many words as possible in 90 seconds. Again, congratulations to him. Well, when we've been talking about all of this, we've been smelling the kitchen, Joe. It smells fantastic. We have Ashland's Pub in the kitchen. What are they cooking up for us today?
So excited, Jen.
I am so excited, and I've actually never made one, so I'm curious to see what all goes into it. Well, coming up, you have an opportunity to see the award-winning musical Rent in downtown Pensacola next month. Well, in today's Biz Bites, the Miss Myers brand is known for its garden-inspired cleaning product offering. The shoes are handmade in Italy. Have you seen them, Joe?
I mean, other than the pictures there, I haven't really.
No, they truly look, they're about a year-old shoes that have just been on the playground for a few weeks there.
Cool. Yeah. Cool. Good stuff. It reminds me of some of the other auction items we had. There was like jeans that are like just ripped up with mud on them and stuff. All right. Whatever you want to do, it's your world.
Well, coming up, I'm going to have another look at your forecast. We're going to be taking a look at your extended outlook that takes us through the weekend and the timing on the rain. Plus, also, we're finishing. Well, summer is here, and the time is right for sitting in the movie seats.
Yeah, for sure. I was just looking on Facebook, and you know, the Nexus movie theater in Mobile, they just announced that all tickets for the next, I think, 4 days are only $10.
Ooh,
and that's an awesome theater, an awesome local theater if you haven't checked it out. So if you want to go and see a movie, go check that out. Rick Demigella has a preview of the potentially biggest movies heading to cinema in June.
Oh, my.
Man, that trailer, that looks amazing for The Quiet Place.
There's so many good things coming out. There's some things I haven't heard of that were in that, but I'm excited. I know that I'm going to be staying very busy this summer at the movie theater.
Yeah, the Bad Boys sequel hasn't got a lot of, you haven't seen a ton of ads for it or anything yet. So All right, lots to go check out. The world's one and only Cheez-It Jukebox is now up for sale.
So last week, Cheez-It decided to open up a limited-time Cheez-It diner in Woodstock,
Play
New York.
songs like as we go to commercial break and stuff.
That'd be great.
All right, so I want you in your mind.